Welcome to Midnight Linux. So, we're taking a look at day 2 of Arch Riot. Um, Very nice looking operating system with Hyprland and Wayland. So, there was a few things that we still needed to do from the last video, since we got a little bit sidetracked with the firewall, and it took a little longer to get some of the things set up. But then I think the only thing we are missing in is we were gonna try installing smplayer instead of MPV, which is what it comes with, and then installing Clementine, which I tried. I gotta say, I already tried, and it doesn't work. So I went to Strawberry, and that works. So let me show you how we can install smplayer in Strawberry. So it's a simple sudo pacman -s smplayer, and you hit yes. And then for Strawberry, we're gonna do sudo pacman -s. -s means install, and for pacman, it's just so if you're new, you kind of know what that does. If you want to remove something, it's sudo pacman -r. So those are the key commands that you're going to use in a Arch-based distribution. So let's hit yes to install Strawberry. And then I think that's all we needed. So let's hit exit. You can also exit by hitting super Q if you want to do it that way. So let's go to the applications menu. It's a super D, and we'll do Strawberry. Here it is. And there you go. Strawberry is working, and it's very much a Clementine fork. I think Clementine, they stopped updating it a few years ago, so it's probably better to use Strawberry. And it's nice. You'll on this side, you'll see all your music. You have to set up where your music is in the settings. So just highlight your music folder if that's where you added all your music, and then you'll see it all right here. It works very similar to foobar in Windows, so you can just drag it to this playlist, and then have it loop or randomize, and it's a very simple to use player. And since it has all the similar features to foobar, everybody that's uses foobar is going to be very comfortable using this one. So I recommend it. It's very good. So let's take a look at smplayer. I'm gonna hit Super Q to quit, Super D, and then I guess I could play a video, but I'll just start it up here like this. So this is smplayer. It actually worked fine, right? As when I installed it, I didn't have the error like I did in Omachi, so I was surprised. It works just fine. So if you want to use smplayer, it is working on Arch Riot. And let me show you. I'm gonna hit Super F for File Manager, and I'm gonna show you that if you click on any one of these videos, it just goes to full screen. That way, because I had it set up the way I like it, so it goes to full screen. And if I go down to the bottom, I can go forward. Here's the volume that I control with the mouse. So the settings I showed you guys in previous videos, I already transferred it to this smplayer, my config file, and yeah, it's working perfectly. So let's quit out of that, and as you can see, it's nice because it almost has me thinking I can stay on this distribution. So the only thing that having an issue with was with Kdenlive when I tried to import a movie. Let's see if I can kind of show you guys real quick. Do I still have Kdenlive on here, or did I delete there? I might have uninstalled. Let me install it again. So sudo pacman install Kdenlive. Let's just type it out, Kdenlive, and then hit yes. And then I think that's installed. Let's exit. Let's go to Super D. Kdenlive. Okay. So let me show you what I was having an issue with. And I had the same issue when I tried Omachi, which was, that's probably something that I can fix very easily. I have to look into it, but when I'm importing the first file, it works fine, and then I imported it. But then subsequent imports, as you can see, it opens this. I can click on my videos, but it doesn't really show me the names. Well, there's one, but I had 3 in there. So let's import that one. Let's say. So I think that's the first one I imported. So, and then when I wanted to import the next one, yeah, it's the same one. See, it doesn't. So I can't figure out how to import my other files. Well, you could do it this way. You can hit Super F, go to videos, and then drag it in there, and it should work. Oh, let's cancel. No, we don't want to duplicate anything. Let's try again. I guess you could do it this way. We'll import this one. And then you would hit Super Q. That's like the fix that I found. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, you can't really do it from this way, unless you happen to know the exact name and path to the file you want. I wish it would open the file browser so you can, do it like you would normally do it. It's not a huge problem. Like I said, you just have to hit Super F and then drag it into it. So it is usable. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try to, like I said, stay on Arch Riot for a bit. I find it very, very nice aesthetically. So there's only like a couple of little things that bug me, but otherwise I really do like it. And kind of getting the hang of NeoVim as well, which it'd be good to keep practicing on using NeoVim, because that's something that I've never used until I tried Omachi a few weeks ago. So yeah, there you go. It is that's really the only thing that kind of was like not working for me like the way I would like. Everything else has worked very well, and I was surprised to get Strawberry on there and smplayer on there, no problem. So it's definitely something I can use. Let's take I think a look at gaming next. I think we installed Steam on the first video, so that was installed. I logged in, got a game installed. I put Hollow Knight because it's a short download, and I wanted to check that out to see what it looks like. It's probably gonna be just fine on Omachi. OBS recorded the game perfectly, so it seems like Hyprland and Wayland, Hyprland's very low resource, so it recorded it perfectly. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll be back after. I'll be quiet, and then we'll be back after we watch the video. So that was pretty good. It seemed smooth. I like the recording. So if you need to record gameplay, it looks like this is a decent distro to do that, especially if you're wanting to be on Wayland. Yeah, good job. I'm I'm impressed. And also, like I was saying, this distribution seems to be polished and has almost no bugs. Everything seems to work like it should. I'm gonna stay on it for a bit, and then if there's anything else that I see that I have to show you guys, I will definitely make another video about it, maybe a day 3 video, because it works very well. The only bug was Kdenlive importing, but I showed you the workaround. It's not like a huge big deal. So I like this aesthetic, the theming that they did here. It's very nice. Also, it's very minimal. It doesn't come with a lot of bloatware, and it's very much like you would want, your OS when you first started up. Very minimal amount of software, and then you yourself go and add what you need, you know. Um, it's very good. I'm gonna stay on it, I think, for a bit. I'm gonna also do some video editing on the next few videos on this distribution and see how that goes. And so, yeah, I like it. Also, I'm gonna say that since there's not a lot of hiccups, you can be a beginner, and with a few commands like the install command, the remove command, uh, and also the update command, you can probably be a beginner and use this distribution. Now it is Arch, uh, so I don't know, you know, what's gonna happen after a few updates, if it's gonna break something. And then, so I'm not gonna say if you're a beginner to run and jump on this, but you can try it if you're a, just using it for gaming and you just want to give it a shot, if you enjoy trying out new things. I definitely think this is an easy distribution to get going. If you just follow what I did, you'll have um, all the basics, to play games, to add and remove some software, uh, and it just works really nicely. Plus, the theming is just already done for you. I mean, it's amazing. I didn't show this earlier, but you can click on the Arch, and then you get a program menu here. So as you can see, there is that to help you. So if you're a newbie, you probably would try that, and there you go. You'll get a program menu. Obviously, you have to hit escape. Obviously, most people that are on Hyprland will use the Super D and then type in what they want to look for. And then, yeah, there you go. There's multiple ways of doing it. So, yeah, I think it's a very interesting. And like I said, if you're new and you don't mind playing around, if this is not a work computer and maybe you're just gonna use it for some games and you want to learn Linux, then this is a really very nice distro because it's easy to install. It just takes your whole disk. It doesn't give you the option of doing separate partitions or anything. It does do a encrypted disk, so you do have to put a separate code for the encrypted to open up the encryption on your disk when you're setting it up, and a separate user password. So when you're installing if you're installing a program, it asks you for your user password. So those are two separate passwords. I guess you could make them the same just to make it easy on yourself. But yeah, the installation was a breeze, since it doesn't really let you do your own partitions or anything. Just have a whole SSD available for it, and then it'll easily install. I got the ISO from their Arch Riot .org website. Let's just double check. What is this? Cancel. Okay. I'm not too sure what that was about. So if I go to Arch Riot, pretty sure it was archriot.org. Yeah, there's the website. And just go to the website here, and you'll see that there is an ISO right here. So that's what I used to get Arch Riot on my computer. And like I said, it was super easy. Basically, you just use you set up a password for your encrypted disk and then a password for your user, and that was it. So I'm not too sure what that bug was right there when we started the browser. Let's see if it happens again. That's it. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Something with the key ring. Okay, well, there's your Arch quirks for you. So as I was saying, it's probably just a reset the keyring problem. So yeah, there you go. The Arch has its quirks, and it's not hard to overcome a lot of these little things that Arch pops your way. But there you go. I like the distribution, and like I said, I'm gonna stay on it for a few days and try it out, just because of the nice aesthetic. I'm a big fan of anime, and this is just perfect. And like, it's so cool looking, I think. So good job at Arch Riot, guys. This is a very nice distribution, and yeah, I know there's like a couple little things that have to be ironed out. And usually when you're on Arch, you always kind of have to iron out some things. So I don't blame the devs for that. It's just usually an update or something that kind of breaks something, and then you have to fix it. But good job, guys. I really like it, so I'm gonna stay on it for a bit and try it, and we'll see if I do a day 3. Maybe I will, and otherwise I'll see you guys on a different distro next time. And so hopefully you learned something, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.